what's up you guys, it's Vicky and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. I thank you guys so much for stopping by. So for today's look, I'm going to be doing this Ariana Grande inspired makeup look. I'm not the hugest stan of hers. I think that her music is good, but she's not my biggest celebrity favorite. But I did see her new music video this morning for her new song Boyfriend, and I saw the look and I fell in love. So that's the look that I'm going to be doing today. But before we get into the video, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Click the bell icon, join the fam, let's be friends. So with all of that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. For starters, I'm going to be using the Tarte Base Tape Hydrating Primer. I love this primer so much, you guys already know that. And I'm going to put this all over my face. Next, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I tried this primer out in a previous video. If you haven't seen that already, I'll link it right up above so you can see that after you watch this video. But I'm going to put this all over my T-zone just so that I can smooth out my face a little bit more. And I'm concentrating that on my smile lines too, around my mouth and on my forehead, just so that everything can look a little bit more seamless. And I've been using this primer ever since I got it, and I think that it's fantastic at smoothing out my face and making it look good still. So I really do like this product a lot. Just giving you my updated thoughts on this. Now, to give my face a lot of punch and brightness and just a lot of hydration to sit under my foundation, I'm going to be taking a mix of my Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and I'm going to be mixing it with this Red Earth Concentrated Facial Oil. I got this product in one of my Ipsy bags, and I have been using it every night ever since. It makes my skin really nice and hydrated, and I kind of wanted to see what it would look like if I were to mix it with a primer, just to make all of my makeup sit really well on my skin. So I'm taking just a little bit of that Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and I'm putting a few drops of this oil with that, and I'm mixing those together, and it just looks like that. And I'm going to apply it to my skin just to make sure that my skin looks really nice and healthy, and also so that my skin just feels really nice and hydrated under. So I'm going to go in with my concealer now. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. I tried this out in a video, I think. I actually might not have, but I'm going to be using the shade Caramel for this look, and I'm going to be applying that around my mouth just because I like a little bit of extra coverage around my mouth because it's a little bit darker and I like to have my face look one color, I guess. I'm just going to buff that out with my foundation brush. For foundation today, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation. This is in the shade 330 Toffee. I love the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. It is one of my favorites of all time. And when my skin started being a little bit more dry, I started using the Dewy and Smooth version of this foundation, and I love both of them the same. I think Maybelline did a great job formulating two products that could be used for oily and dry skin, and it's really great if you have combination skin because you can kind of bounce between the two depending on what your skin needs that day. Taking my foundation brush again, I'm going to start blending this out. Ooh, this looks so pretty. Oh my god, this looks really pretty. I can't even begin to explain how pretty this looks, at least in my mirror. I think this is the first time that you can actually see my tattoos in one of my videos, so I think that that's a little bit funny because I know for a fact that people don't realize people don't realize that I have tattoos, and I love tattoos, and they are one of my favorite things in the world, especially on other people and on myself. So I think it's kind of funny when you can see them in the video. All right, so I think that this looks really good right now. So now I'm going to go in with my concealer. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer again on top of it to highlight my face. You already know where I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it under my eyes just to highlight them. I'm going to put it on the bridge of my nose. I'm going to put it on my forehead, around my nose, on top of my lip, just to kind of bring more light to that area, and then also on my chin to bring that area forward as well. So I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder to set my under eye. I'm going to be doing this very lightly with a brush because I don't want this really pretty dewy look to be muted by a lot of powder. So I'm just going to be stamping this on my under eye and around any place where I usually crease with this brush right here, and I'm going to be doing that very lightly, pressing the powder under my eye and a little bit down, but not too much, just enough so that everything stays in place and nothing creases. So I really like the way that my face looks right now. I'm gonna take my Maybelline Fit Me powder on a very fluffy brush, not dense at all, so I can kind of sweep the powder away and also set it, but not really put a whole bunch of powder where it's gonna make it look matte. So now I'm going to put my MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish all over my face to make it look very bright, but I'm just going to be pressing this in. I'm not going to be buffing it in because I don't want it to sit that heavy on my skin. I just want it to give some shine without adding a lot of coverage. To warm up my face, I'm going to use my Becca bronzer, and I'm going to use my bronzer brush that I always use. For blush today, I'm going to take a mix of two different products. I'm going to use the Milani Tea Rose blush, and I'm also going to use the NYX Paradise Fluff Sweet Custard Highlighter. I used it as a blush for such a long time, and I didn't know that it wasn't a blush, but I really do like the way it looks on my skin on top of other blushes. So I'm going to use a mix of those two products. For my highlight today, I'm going to use this super old Wet n Wild highlight. I could not tell you what the name of this is, but it's a super pretty, very light highlight. I need something super brightening for this look. So I'm going to take a domed face brush, swirl this around in my highlight, and then just apply this in a circular motion, and it really does give you the perfect highlight. Look at that. That's really pretty. So just applying this on all of the high points of my face. It's such a pretty highlight, honestly. I wish I could tell you what the color was though. Like, that's the worst. I'm honestly the worst. I will try my hardest to figure out what the name is of this product and insert it somewhere in this video. To buff that out and soften it, I'm going to take the brush that I used with my MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish, and I'm going to press that into anywhere I want to kind of lighten those highlights a little bit and soften them and make them blend into my skin. So now that all of my face products are applied, I'm going to use the Mario Badescu Facial Mist. I love this stuff so much. I'm out of my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, which I'm so upset about. I need to run out today and get some more. But for today, I'm going to use this to set my face. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off camera really quickly now that my face is done to go ahead and do my eyebrows, and I will be back to do my eyeshadow. So now that my brows are done, I'm going to go on to my eyeshadow, and for my primer today, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Eat It, just because we're going to do a more colorful look today. It's not going to be like a super dramatic, over-the-top colorful look like I'm known for, but I am going to be adding a little bit more color to this look today while incorporating it with a neutral. To start off this eye look, I'm going to use my ColourPop Misunderstood Disney Villains palette, and I'm going to use the neutral shade in this palette, which is named Tragic, and I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to apply this all into my crease and also on the outer corner of my eye. And I'm actually going to take this under my brow bone also. I just really want to blank out everything except for my inner lid. This is so different from anything that I normally do. If you watch any of my videos, you know that I always use a light shade as my transition, and then I always deepen out the crease. But for this look, I'm not going to be deepening out this crease at all, and that's a little bit scary for me, not gonna lie. I'm a little bit frightened because, I mean, you know, you have your way of doing things, and so when you try something else out and you do something that you don't normally do, going outside of your comfort zone is very difficult. But I mean, sometimes you just gotta do it. So this is me going outside of my comfort zone and trying something new, and maybe I'll like it this way, and maybe I'll do something like this again, because it could be very fun. I've been watching the show Euphoria, and the makeup in that show is incredible. If you like makeup and you love like really creative looks, definitely check that. Well, if you're over like the age of 18, definitely check that show out. It's so, first of all, it's really good. It's really eye-opening. I think it's really close to real life. So I'm kind of wanting to try out doing a look from that show. So let me know if that's something you'd want to see, because I really want to do that. And maybe I'll do like a thing on my Instagram so you can vote to pick which makeup look I do. Actually, that would be really cool. Let me know down in the comments if that's something you'd like to see. So just looking at the picture, this look is so pretty. It's such a really pretty pale sky blue, like a baby blue. So I looked through all of my palettes and I found the perfect shade. It is in my Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette. It's the shade Brain Freeze right here, this really pretty light blue. So I'm gonna take that shade on a eyeshadow brush just like this one, and I'm going to apply that right on the inner corner of my eye. I love this so much. Oh my gosh. It's gonna look even better when I apply the eyeliner. I would have never thought to do any look like this. I think that that's my favorite part about makeup. The fact that you can see something and it just doesn't leave your head and you are just, I don't know, maybe that's just me, but like whenever I see a really cool look, I just feel so inspired to recreate it just because, I don't know, it's cool. Makeup is just, I feel like one of the most creative mediums because you can change your face to do anything. Like that's a cool thing to me. So, but I'm just gonna apply this to this lid too. So I'm gonna take what's left on my blending brush that I use for the really light brownish shade and blend that together. Not overly blending it because that can make it look really muddy really quickly, but just enough so that the lines are a little bit blurred. So now I'm gonna go in with my eyeliner. For my eyeliner today, I'm gonna take my Makeup Revolution Flick eyeliner, and then I'm gonna use my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. This is really great for doing the flick on the end of my eye. So yeah, taking these two together, I'm going to just do my wing. For my mascara today, I'm going to use my Soap & Glory Thick and Fast mascara. I love this so much. I've been using my Essence one a lot lately, but I feel like I've been neglecting this one, and this is my tried and true mascara. So I'm going to use my Juvia's Place Masquerade Minis palette for one shade in particular. It's the shade Giza, which is right here. I need it because in the picture she has a very, very bright inner corner highlight. So I'm going to take that shade on a tiny little brush and I'm going to put this in my inner corner. I love that so much. Oh my gosh. This look is, honestly, it's really cool. So I'm going to jump off camera and put on some lashes, and I will be right back with you to finish this look by doing the lip. So for my lips today, I'm going to take my NYX lip liner in the shade Brown. This is my favorite lip liner of all time. I think that it looks really great with my skin tone, and it looks really natural with any lipstick that I put it with. So in the video, Ariana is wearing a really pink lipstick. I don't apparently own any pink lipstick, which I know is shocking. I only have really mauve colors and berry colors, but I apparently don't have any pinks. So I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick palette, and I'm going to use the shade 1, which is this really pretty pink shade right here. You can use any pink lipstick that you want to use. I'm just going to be using this one because I don't have any other pink ones. So lining my lips with the brown pencil and then filling it in with the pink. So for this look, I want to use this super awesome, look how pretty this is. Oh my gosh. This Wet n Wild Pisces. Oh, one of my best friends with a Pisces. This is such a pretty lip gloss, and it looks a lot like the one that was in the video. So I'm gonna put this all over my lips. So now that my makeup is all finished, I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting ready, and I will be right back with you guys. All right, so here is the completed look. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I love the way my skin looks. Mixing that oil in with my primer took everything over the edge. Secondly, this eye look is literally everything. I want to try it with a navy in the inner corner, with a hot pink in the inner corner, with like a lime green in the inner corner. I also really like the pink on my lips. I don't know why I don't have more pink lipsticks in my collection, but I definitely am gonna need to pick some up because this is really cute, especially with the brown. This whole look is so interesting because it's not like I'm only using neutrals or not using any color, and it's still very vibrant, but it's a little bit understated, like kind of shy, but it's like I'm shy but with a dark side. Like I really like the way that looks, and with the cat eye it just pulls it out a lot more. I don't know, I'm really obsessed with this look, and I'm so happy with how it turned out, and I hope that you guys are too. If you like this one, make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. I would love to talk to you and be friends, so definitely subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click the bell icon so that you can stay notified whenever I upload a new video, and comment on what videos you would like to see next. But until the next video, I hope that you guys continue to stay kind, keep creating, and I will see you very soon. Bye. This is like totally Ariana too. Like, this is my everyday Starbucks cup, and it kind of looks, I don't know, it like goes with like the look. Oh my gosh, like this is like a total mood, you guys.